speaking of this heat, if you've hopped in your car today, chances are you started cranking that AC. Many say it actually feels hotter than it should early this year, and that's true. It's well above normal. It's causing first responders to make sure that they're ready to face multiple calls that the hot weather brings. And tonight we're talking to them about the things that, make you think twice before you get in your car. Shale Ramina is live. I know this is a really serious situation this time of year, Shale.
Yeah, it is, Kendra. One firefighter said it best. He says when we've been hit with this heat, especially so early on, it can make our cars feel like easy bake ovens. And he tells me that kids are 5 times more susceptible to heat stroke. And while this might seem like common sense, we have records that prove that these steps are not always thought of.
So we're now at 10 minutes after we turn the car off and then shut it out here in the full sun, about a 95-degree day, and we're going to check it again.
Summer seems to have come early to the Carolinas.
I'm aiming at the same spot. It's now 104.5 degrees.
Most of you crank your AC when you get behind the wheel, but when you turn the engine off and climb in later, it can be a scorcher.
Say for instance, it's 96 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Within that 10-minute window, it can reach up to 105 degrees in 10 minutes.
That's what we saw when we spoke to Lieutenant Yearout with Greenville Police.
There are penalties, for misdemeanors up to felonies for child neglect, animal abuse, for leaving the child or the animal in the car. But beyond that, we don't want to see a life lost.
Record numbers show kids being left in hot cars. More than 50 kids were killed last year, with 5 right here in the upstate.
Kids are playful in nature. Sometimes they go hiding. Sometimes you aren't even aware that the kid is anywhere nearby. And if you have child-proof doors or anything like that, they can get in and accidentally lock themselves in once they're inside.
A similar story happened in Richland County last week when a little boy hiding in the back seat was found dead because of the heat. Air jacks and other equipment aim to free these kids before that ever happens, with these laser heat guns telling first responders how long a child's been trapped by looking at the temperature. From the start of this interview to the very end, 15 minutes has already gone by, and inside of this car, it is extremely hot. Let's take a look at how hot it is right now that time has gone by.
Okay, now we're showing the vehicle is at 124 degrees inside.
29 degrees hotter in just minutes. Imagine what could happen in an hour.
And then as you get into longer periods of time, even serious permanent injury and unfortunately death.
First responders say obviously minutes matter in this case. It is absolutely crucial, and they want to put a friendly reminder out there to everybody to stay hydrated going into these summer months. They say dehydration is basically your body shutting down, and they go on numerous calls just for that. So just a friendly reminder, and of course, be sure to check your car. Reporting live in Greenville County, I'm Shale Ramina, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.